Okay, let's go get some ice cream. All everywhere.
You don't like things that crawl, do you? Okay, let's go for some ice cream! Oh, daar komt naar beneden.
Oh, nice.
Hi guys, welcome back. So, a while ago I asked my followers online on Instagram, like, what would you like me to talk about? And one of them said, could you share what you've learned? I guess it has to do with being a wheelchair user now. So I've learned to let go. I've learned to, always listen to my body. My body is like the most important thing. My health is. If I am in this position where I can take care of myself and I feel balanced, then I can also help others. And that is the next goal. Like, I want to be able to also help other people and contribute to, I don't know yet exactly what, but I would like to help other people. But I need to be in the right place, in the right state of mind for myself first, because it's always like that. If you cannot take care of yourself, how are you gonna take care of someone else? So it's like, you need to love yourself and the place you're in, and create the best environment for yourself. So that's what I am thinking about and working on. And now the process is a bit slower. So first I had my accident, I was in rehab, then I got out of rehab and trying to be this normal as possible person, and now I realized, okay, that's not working. I do not fit in. I'm not gonna fit in anymore. I cannot walk the stairs that other people do. So I will have to create my own path, and that's what I'm trying, to do. People often think that as a disabled person, you get a lot of benefits from the government. Well, that's not true, because if you already get something, it's not enough to cover the basics. And as a disabled person, you make a lot more cost than you would think. And it has to do with a lot of things. It's your health insurance, it's the mobility, it's the wheelchair, it's the maintenance, it's the special product that you need. It's also so many things. Like, everything goes up in price as soon as it's adapted. So when it's adapted for you as a disabled person, sometimes you need special products. And these are always a lot more expensive. And the thing is that when you're disabled, most of the time you can't work as much as you used to, or so if you make less hours, you get paid less. And so basically, I guess that disabled people in general make less money, and that's why I guess a lot of people in the world that are disabled live in poverty, and it's really hard to keep your head up high. I also learned that people in a wheelchair can have meaningful relationships. One of the first thoughts that went through my head when I was in the hospital bed was, am I ever going to find a man? Am I ever going to have a relationship? Who would want a disabled girl? That's what I thought. But now, of course, I realized that it's not that different than other people. I mean, in a way, we all have some disability. In a way, we all have our flaws, and the wheelchair is a bit of a different life. And of course, there are things that will have influence on the relationship, but I think that the most important thing is that if you truly love someone, you will find a way, you will make it work, and it doesn't have to be this big deal. So the last year has been challenging, of course, due to the pandemic. I mean, the corona thing also had its lessons. And for me, I realized that if something went wrong right now with my body, I would have a problem because the hospitals are filled and there's not a lot of space. And I do have that in the back of my mind. Sometimes I do worry, like, what if something goes wrong with my health right now? You know, so health is this is giant team, like, in my life. That's what it's all about, to try to be as healthy and fit as possible so I can continue on living without, I hope, not too many problems. And you never know what's going to happen in the future. But I try to make the right choices now so I could have benefit of that in the future. I try to think on the long term, so that's something I've also learned, I guess. Like companies, insurances, healthcare institutes and all those, they always think short term and it's all about money. And the whole money thing is also very frustrating. Being disabled costs a lot. So yeah, what I have learned from being a wheelchair user, so many things. Society isn't ready for wheelchair users. Society doesn't, the whole system isn't built for disabled people. And I've met a lot of disabled people, and there are so many differences in the disabilities that are out there and the people as well. And I mean, I've met some very strong people, and they are so inspiring, and they're just, you know, doing whatever they want to do and keep going. And then there are some disabled people that are giving up and just complaining and not doing something. So yeah, disabled people, there are a lot of variations in those groups as well, and it's interesting. People are always interesting, that's for sure. Like, the environment is not really going to adapt to the fact that I have become disabled and that I am disabled now, but it's me that has to adapt. And yeah, that's hard. It's always a battle. It could be, well, you have to adapt to survive. You have to adapt to try to find your way. And it's not impossible. There's always a way, but it's hard. And sometimes it goes pretty well, and sometimes it's just all sucky. So yeah, I'm just trying to live day by day, week by week, and sometimes, yeah, to have goals is important, so that you have things to look forward to. So this is like some thoughts that I have on being disabled, and I'm just sharing that with you guys. And if you want to comment on that, feel free to let me know. You know where to find me, also on social media, Instagram, well, here on YouTube and on Facebook, so feel free to contact me. And well, I'm just sharing what I'm experiencing and what I'm thinking, because if I don't talk about it, people will never know how I experience the world right now, because it's not common to talk about it. People never or rarely ask me about these stuff, so I'm just putting it out there, and I hope it helps in some way. So thank you for watching, and I will make another video soon. Bye.